presented by Sprite, the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks a lot for being with us. Alongside Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for Atlanta, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. Now, Shaq, you talk about Charlotte. This group is fun to watch. They got some skills. They got some explosive talent. Who grabs your attention?
I got to go with Al Jefferson, a.k.a. Baby Fundamentals. He can do it all in the paint. Very creative.
A.k.a. Baby Fundamentals.
Baby Fundamentals. He has feet work, footwork, up and under moves, jump hooks. He has the illustrious one-hand shot. He's fun to watch, Ernie. Al Jefferson, one of my favorite big men in the NBA.
But how about Michael Kidd-Gilchrist? He do anything for you?
Yeah, he has length. He makes great defensive plays. And, you know, when you turn your head, this guy reacts, and he's just fabulous to watch also. Charlotte is on the rise. I wouldn't want to get stung by that Hornet.
Oh, you're killing me, big fella.
You like that one, Ernie?
No, I didn't. That's not what I meant by you're killing me. Almost time for tip-off. Here's Kevin Harlan.
A good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Last game for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Spurs in San Antonio. They battled and battled, but could not pull it off at the end. Guys losing by just a single point.
Well, Clark, they really shot terribly from downtown in that one and eventually paid the price for it.
They sure did. I mean, sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but theirs wasn't quite strong enough.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague and Korver in the backcourt, and it's Carroll in at the three. Good. Henderson's got the opening bucket of the night here for Charlotte.
And there's the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice tone setter out of the gate.
Teague kicks to Korver. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the pass to Teague. Just 5 to shoot. And Jefferson sends it back. Horford the pass to Teague. He kicks to Carroll. Dishes to Korver. Into Horford. Banked in off the glass.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. That will count. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Tie game here in Charlotte. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
The new season in the NBA rolls on. Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder take on the Milwaukee Bucks next Tuesday, 7:30 Central. Don't miss it.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Kent Bazemore is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Cephalosha in at the three, the small forward. Here's Cephalosha after the made shot from Mo Williams. Shot clock at 6. Baseline try. and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
On defense, the Hawks. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Kicks it to Walker. Stevenson outside. Launches a three. Rebound by Schroeder. From about 16, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. Tie game here in Charlotte. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Atlanta on D, and this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And last year in this season series between these two teams, things went pretty much the way they hoped it would. We'll see about this season.
Perry in the backcourt, it's Walker and Henderson. MKG and Marvin Williams holding down the forward spots. And it's Jefferson in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here comes Jeff Teague. Both teams in the middle of the pack. These games are going to get pretty important down the road when seeds, Clark, start getting clinched.
Well, Kevin, don't be surprised to see one of these teams push the other out of playoff contention. They're right on the bubble right now.
Well, that builds rivalries, doesn't it?
It sure does.
And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession.
They have no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Muscala, he's checked in for Al Horford. On defense, Atlanta. The lead is 2. And Walker kicks to Henderson. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Williams, no good.
And they force the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Here's Korver for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shots. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those things.
The shot misses. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks ahead. They lead by a bucket. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte.
Next Tuesday night, November 11th, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs hit the road to battle it out with the Golden State Warriors. Live from Oracle Arena, it's the real deal.
And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yes, the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard. Serving up a brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Korver and Carroll. Horford is out there with Muscala, and it's Schroeder in at the 1.
Al Horford clearly has the touch right now.
It's going to take something special for him to make a comeback here.
Yeah, the question is, do they have enough time? I mean, this is a long shot, but they've got to compete and just see what happens.
the line for your Hornets shooting 2, Lance Stevenson.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams comes in for Zeller. And it's Henderson for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Kidd-Gilchrist, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Into Horford. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I'd like to know what his percentage is from that range. I mean, it's got to be sky high.
Horford's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Offensive rebound, Williams. Off with the layup.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Kemba Walker's checked in for the Hornets. Paul Millsap's checked in for Atlanta. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Connects! And now they trail by just 4.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
Kyle Horford taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead now pretty healthy after that trip to the line.
Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And it's Walker penetrating. Count it!
And there's been zero effort defensively by both these clubs tonight.
And don't let that high score fool you. I mean, it's a product of poor defense more than great offense.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Jeff Teague taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Now here's Henderson. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Steps back and fires.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
And so the Hawks take the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Al, certainly a great team effort. What were the biggest factors in how this team came together for the win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenge every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Defense wins championships, and tonight it won this game. Al, thank you, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Horford.